Hey everyone, so today we're talking about meditation, yoga, and mindfulness. What are they? What's the difference? So traditionally, meditation is a sitting practice. There's many different kinds of meditation. There's guided meditation, there's traditional meditations, there's meditations from all different lineages, traditions. So typically it's a sitting practice and it's a focusing in on the breath. While the mind, we're observing the mind, focusing in on the breath, keeping a one-pointed focus, while the thoughts of the monkey mind that goes everywhere, that's distracted by all the things and everything that's being processed in the mind, we surpass that layer so we can observe it separately. We're not affected by it, but we just observe it while we're maintaining a steady breath. That is just one kind of meditation, but generally it's a dedicated practice where we're sitting and we are attempting to become aware of the self. And there are many ways to do that. That is a dedicated practice aside, just like yoga, a dedicated practice. Now, yoga comes from originally the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. So it's actually a system of a philosophy in terms of practices in ways to live, philosophy on ways to look at life, how to be healthy, functional. So the practice that we see more often that we call yoga is actually asana. Those physical movements is asana, part of yoga, a small part of yoga. But we just generally in the West refer to it as yoga. There's a lot of philosophy that goes behind it, but it is the practice of movement of the body. And you can imagine if you're spending long days sitting in meditation, way back in the day, people still do this. It's not great for the body to be sitting for long periods of time. So developing a movement as part of that living philosophy, and we can go deep into study, but just for purposes of yoga today, we're just going to remain on the 101 level where we're kind of staying on the simplistic side. The asana is the physical movement aspect of yoga. You can imagine sitting for long periods of time, that's not great for the body. So a movement developing in terms of taking care of our body, which is an important aspect of health, that we can be in movement and studying the body, being aware of the body, being aware of the thoughts, being in a meditative centered mind while still moving. So we have a meditative mind when we're doing yoga. Well, we're observing what's going on in the body. We're getting energy flowing. We're getting blood flowing. We're getting movement happening, maintaining the health of the body while still in a meditative mind. And then there's mindfulness. Mindfulness is actually the application of these things. So in yoga and meditation, these are separate dedicated practices where we're practicing things in a controlled environment. Noticing the body, noticing the mind. Mindfulness is where we apply those things. In that practice, we apply mindfulness to the day-to-day life, where we're actually aware of our thoughts, our emotions, our physical body, all of the senses, with an awareness rather than an autopilot, which many of us tend to do. We're always thinking ahead or thinking in the past, and we're never really present. And that present moment is really all that matters each moment, from each moment to each moment, right? Our life is a series of present moments. So to really be present with our family, really be present in those wonderful moments, we practice mindfulness throughout the day, really connecting with all the senses, really being focused and present. So that's the application, is being mindful in the moment, aware of what we're thinking, how we're feeling physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in terms of what our beliefs are. So just really getting to know ourselves and really becoming aware. So it's the application. That's what mindfulness is. So if you want to, in the next series, I'll be doing a series of mindful minutes, where we're actually looking at the application of these things. I hope this helps with your practice, and enjoy the rest of your day.